Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Haaland. Oh, that was vital. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
This is the time you need that pace. Yeah, this kind of bold running will all...
Chance with the header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No, he didn't quite meet it right. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Tries to dink it in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's managed to get free. Quarter of an hour played. De Bruyne. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he cuts out the supply. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's in plenty of space here. Great work on the overlap. Foden. Here's Rodri. Back into the middle. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Foden. So, what can they make of this? And he welcomes it in, and the finish! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Foden.
No, that's been intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic.
Hits one! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
He's had a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rodri cuts a frustrated figure right. He's having a go! And he's lifted it over.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely intercepted. De Bruyne.
The attendance for this match was 71,050.
60 minutes played. Can he get onto this? Foden. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And Bernardo Silva! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's got the shot away! Oh, didn't catch it right.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Shapes to shoot! No mistake! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Real chance! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played back in. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Well timed, excellent interception. And the counter is on. And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. Could be danger here. He's found a way through.
Look, movement creates...
Big chance! No, it's wide.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
And the pass is intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that is a little undercooked. Just eases him off the ball. 5 minutes left on the clock. No luck with that dink over the top. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, what a ball! And he's there to belt it away. That's a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Vardiol. Oh, easy pickings there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about... And a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
No, that was never going to make it. Dani Olmo, looking for the runner. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's straight offside. Valverde. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Balde. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
The most accurate pass. Koundé. This is De Jong. Dani Olmo. Defending was strong and firm. Martinez proves too strong.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vinicius Junior. Dani Olmo. This is De Jong. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? Pedri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the shot! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That pass has been well intercepted. Araujo. Valverde. Tchouaméni. He won't be happy with that one. Vinicius Junior. Chance! De Jong. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's delightful. Mbappe! And it's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And there's green grass ahead of him. Araujo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Valde. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham. Deftly done. Caught offside that time. And the whistle goes for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Madrid leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is... There's the hit! Valverde short changes him with that pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Valde. And that is expertly dealt with. Valverde. Chouameni. Bellingham. Mbappe! He's got to be in here! Martinez gets it clear. Balde. Balde has been caught there, it's a foul. De Jong. And Koundé. De Jong. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Rafinha! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's the throw. Rafinha. Oh, easy pickings there.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
They're urging him to shoot, and the finish! Yes! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Yamal. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. And he welcomes it in. Rodrigo. Pedri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's a sharp little ball here. Lewandowski. He's got away. And he's gone looking for safety. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dani Olmo really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's picked his way through. He's had a hit!
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That'll be a throw-in. Some really good ball movement. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, Valverde appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid with the corner. They're first.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 10.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's bustling through here. Pedri. Oh, sweet feet. Pedri. He's got the shot away. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Martinez gets over and intercepts. Communication breakdown there, it seems.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Dani Olmo.
Habrá
Bellingham.
2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. De Jong. No, that's been intercepted. Modric. This is promising. He's through now, is he? Mbappe! And that has been clubbed away. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, what a game. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fact
He's had a hit! And it's come back out to him. Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a...
And the finish! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Dani Olmo. And he's being shifted off it. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Camavinga does really well there, he is strong. De Jong. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde. Pedri.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And
Dani Olmo! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tchouaméni looking for the runner. Bellingham. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Driving forward. And that has been clubbed away. Valverde! And he has kept it out somehow.
that'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Couldn't squeeze it through. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Rodrigo! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well-timed, excellent interception. That has been cut short. Tchouaméni. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is out of play. De Jong. It's Pedri. Good running, strong and purposeful. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedri. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tchouaméni getting this one clear. There will be a throw-in. He is through here. And here's Dani Olmo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And they win it back again. That looks a cracking ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Martinez calmly anticipates. Koundé. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. He's shapes to shoot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he can clear it away. Valde. And that'll be the last act of the first half. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. We're already back up and running after half-time. That has been knocked clear. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Balde, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Mbappe, there's the hit! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
A case now of complete control. And he was alert to it. Camavinga goes steaming forward. Balde. De Jong. De Jong unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Dani Olmo.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Danger averted for now. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Dani Olmo puts his foot on the gas, and he's got the beating of his man. Lewandowski. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rafinha. Chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. De Jong. Passing is Chris. Hits one! Oh, taken with style!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So is this the start of a comeback? Dani Olmo. De Jong.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dani Olmo, it's a pretty loose pass. And that's a throw-in. Played over towards the opposite flank. Balde.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these...
Shot a goal! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Daniel, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance. Taken back almost at once. Mbappe! Look at the space here.
Might want to be careful there.
That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. Yamal. Rafinha. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Rudiger did well to stay calm there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a good ball played into space. De Jong. Played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, that was vital. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pedri. Rafinha. Bellingham. Just 5 minutes left. Great ball, and he's in here. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Pedri. He's in plenty of space here. Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Alexander-Arnold has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking. And he's managed to get rid. Bellingham. Interesting ball. Oh, he's through the middle. Decent hit! He scores!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. And that is that. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
It really is a sight to behold here, then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Face to face with the keeper. Hatterbaugh looking to hit the byline here. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well timed, excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Stade Rennais clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, no joy this time. Pass somewhat off target. He won't be happy with that one. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha, he's got and the shot! And again! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get...
Fofana! De Jong. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Stade Rennais were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Hatterbaugh could try cutting inside here. Approaching the half-hour mark. Dani Olmo. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. There's the hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Decent hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Stade Rennais really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Pinches it off him.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Lewandowski. Pedri. Great ball if he can get there. Fofana. Decent progress down the left. Araujo spots it and intercepts. De Jong. Yamal. Oh, delightful ball. Matsusiwa. Oh, some tackle that. Matsusiwa.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
It's a throw-in. He's found a way through. He's having a shot. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And that has been clubbed away. And the first half is done. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5 será sustituido por el dorsal
And the
2.
second half gets underway.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
No, again, there's no way through. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Stood up well to him there. Great pressure, plenty of it. That's played into space, and that is expertly dealt with. True fair? No, no way through. Can he get it through? De Jong looking to get on the end of this. Matsusiwa.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Oh, super find. Still just a single goal between the sides. Fofana. Araujo deals with that comfortably. De Jong. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pedri. Driving on and making good progress. And he's intervened well there. Fofana. Can he latch on to this?
La
And it's
asistencia a este
Fofana.
partido
Nice
asciende a
interception. His positioning was
96.026
spot
espectadores.
on. Back would it go. He's got the shot away! There was plenty of power on that. Now it's Lewandowski.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Fofana. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
But they've got it again. Fofana. And it's lofted through here. Ekshibisi with the clearance.
Stade Rennais are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Hasabur has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Fofana. And he's found a way past. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fofana. Truffert. And he's straight offside. Steaming on, great chance! And they're quick to get it back. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, shooting chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh no, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Can he finish? He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance. Samba looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. It's bounced back off the post. And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Dani Olmo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Well, so that's it. It is all over. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Dani Olmo voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise. Could be danger here! Casemiro.
That pass isn't the best.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, here's a man.
There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Sarr. Casemiro. That pass has been well intercepted. Nice interception, well timed. Shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes. Sarr. Maguire gets across to intercept that. Sarr. Højlund. He's picked his way. Højlund! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so impressive. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Just eases him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Højlund! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished.
Oh no, this does not look... Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Munoz is offering a wry smile there.
Crystal Palace with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Spread neatly.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
30 minutes gone. He won't be happy with that one. Henderson deals with it effortlessly. Munoz. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Garnacho. We expected better, and so did he. Oh, good ball! And the finish! Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Saar. Mateta. Højlund looks to get on the end of this. That's a shade optimistic. And he cuts out the supply. Eze. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hoisted in. That's beautifully weighted. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Somewhat off target. Gently done. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides,
Everyone, please
neither
welcome the
in
two
true
sides.
command. Anything could still happen in this game. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Eze will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Diogo Dalot. That's a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Højlund with 2 goals already to his name. Højlund was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neatly clipped into space. And he was quick to get it clear again. Eze. That's going to go a long way. Played over towards the opposite flank. This might spell Mateta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mateta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Crystal Palace have their second corner now. Garnacho clears. A heavy challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. Crystal Palace needing a change of fortune here. Good ball over the top. Picked out brilliantly. Højlund unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
29,950.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Saar. Crystal Palace are looking to break at pace. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Dink through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Ugarte cuts out the pass. Diogo Dalot. Manchester United finding their passes. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Richards. Yehi. Looking for the runner. Shaw calmly anticipates. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
This ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Casemiro. Foot in. Now it's Sarr. Sarr is flagged offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 3, number 12, Munoz. Number 18, Canada. Coming on the field.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
8, Jefferson Lamb.
Mateta.
Number 20.
Big chance! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Shaw gets over and intercepts. Garnacho. Lacroix. Couldn't squeeze it through. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And the shot!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Big header! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Crystal Palace complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Shaw. That's a good run down the left. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
They've got it again. Oh, great ball! Bruno Fernandes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. That's really well manoeuvred. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Goes down, but nothing given. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Yellow or red? It is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men. Casemiro. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mateta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a dramatic... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement...
Now the finish! And he's quick to snatch it back. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's a player who has all the characteristics that modern centre-backs...
Decent hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
South Korea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's tried one! No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Big chance, he's got the shot away! Goal!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Goal! After 9 minutes is number 18.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Lee Kang in, and the shot! And again! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
South Korea grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
South Korea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Driving on and making good progress. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Son Heung-min. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Big chance! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And another try! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Son Heung-min was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that.
Can he put it away? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Here's...
Shot at goal!
That is decidedly lacking.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Grau. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Son Heung-min. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Can he finish?
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Tries a header!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
There's the hit! There's the shot! Really well taken goal! And they get themselves in front!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and so...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Real chance!
It's a loose ball. And the first half is done. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
South Korea really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Grau. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, that's fabulous. Cleared away. Oh, that's a key interception. Lee Kang-in.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
And he's surging. Can he finish?
And he hits the net! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride. Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He can get that clear. Lee Kang-in proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Pome Grau. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
It's Son Heung-min!
And he's there to belt it away. Tries to dink it through. Kim Min-jae. Over to the left. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as this...
Chance! Goal! Republic of Korea! And the comeback is complete!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
South Korea take the lead.
Decent hit!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's found a way past. Is there any support?
Can he put it away?
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Good read, needed to be. Danger averted for now.
And that has left him in a heap. Pome Grau, and the pass is intercepted. Great ball if he can get there.
Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. That has been knocked clear.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He's picked his way through.
Shapes to shoot!
Tries to get it clear. Has another goal! And it's come back out to him. That has been knocked clear. And he can clear it away. And time is up. South Korea have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
To pay a visit to our official store where
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the Lewandowski! And that is wildly off target.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Aimed beyond the defence. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Retegi. Now it's Zaniolo. Oh, he's found some space here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looks...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Poland with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. Zalewski! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pellegrini. Kivior does really well to win the ball there. Di Lorenzo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's played him through. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's managed... It's Lewandowski! Goal! Poland!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Robert Lewandowski.
So, a breakthrough already.
Lewandowski proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that...
Hits one! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Lewandowski. Tonali. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Frankowski. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zielinski. Looking for the runner. Big chance! Goal! Poland! And they're back in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Poland take the lead. Now it's Lewandowski. He has found the way through. Lewandowski! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Barella. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me...
He's got the shot away! Kivior can get it clear. Zalewski. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pellegrini. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. He's through here. And the finish! He scores!
Once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the...
Has a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That pass has been well intercepted. Pellegrini.
And that could set him on his way.
Retegi. Pellegrini. Zielinski. Now it's Piontek. That has not gone well. Frankowski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Italy have a free kick. Tonali. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pellegrini. Zaniolo providing an outlet on that flank. An uncompromising challenge. Retegi!
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Poland playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
He could be in here.
That's been cut out, well played.
Piontek. There's the shot! Goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Poland go into the lead. Zaniolo. And he's forced to go back. He could be in here. He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Whatever happens...
Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
The attendance for this match was 71,800.
Oh, easy pickings there. Barella. That's a little off target. Zalewski. Pellegrini. To Barella. And he was quick to react. That has been cut short. Looking for the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pellegrini. Zaniolo in acres of space out wide.
Oh, important interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, great ball.
Barella, Pellegrini, Italy looking to pass their way through.
He's through and all alone. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Danger of... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found the way through. Big chance! One-on-one! Now that's well seen too. Piontek is onto this. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And he's intervened well there. Out to the right. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Tonali, Di Lorenzo. Oh, good spread. Pellegrini. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Zaniolo. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's picked his way through. Can he latch on to this? That's good play. And that's not going to reach. Tonali. Bastoni. Retegui does have his name on the score sheet. Retegui! And he hits the net! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Barella. Zaniolo.
Di Lorenzo really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Zielinski getting this one clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bastoni.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, that's ambitious.
Di Lorenzo.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down.
you